Welcome back to Shaving Down Under, and I'm Doug. I've had a few requests for people wanting to see my collection. As I've been telling you, I've had to reorganise everything, get new display cabinets, and now I've done that and it's finally happened. So this is it from just standing back a bit, and what we'll do is we'll go from the smaller stuff up to my more prized possessions. So I'll just move over. Just take a seat here, make it a bit easier. There's my really old Bakelite horse racing game. Made in Australia back in the 40s, I think. Anyway, let's just start down here. And in this cabinet, I've just got a lot of really old vintage shop display for razor blades. And they're just seen them online. Some of these can be really expensive. I stayed away from them. I just picked up the ones that were cheaper. And you can see there. So these razors I'll rotate through. I'll just change hands here with the phone. So there we've got the gold Black Beauty. It might be an Aristocrat, but let's just call it gold. The Fat Boy Executive, the Toggle. There's a Slim Aristocrat, and this one here, the nickel one there, that's a South American Gillette. Mono something, Monotech, I think it was called. And then a couple of razors made up from different parts. Down the bottom here, I'll just open this up actually. Are my vintage blades that I shave with. So these ones here are my favourites. They're the Schick Kronas. A couple of boxes of Wilkinson swords. A couple of Australian release Perma Sharps. And up the back, my collection of Gillette Aristocrat blades. Someone did joke that I've probably got the most in the world. So we look up the top here, and we've got some techs. So these ones are pretty much new old stock. This one here, that's pre-World War II and during World War II. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got the triangle type slots in it. So that shows that it's before or during World War II release. Quite sought after as a razor, just a little bit more aggression than the standard tech. Then we've got a couple along here. Just these guys have just never been used. So they're about the only reason why I collect techs, is if they're in that sort of condition. This one here too, I got this and it was part of a couple of other razors that I bought, and I was just going to resell it. And then when I got it home and had a look, it was, this thing's in amazing condition. So I was like, can't sell that. So I think these are a bathroom set. Back here, Dorco. Mind the fingers that pop in front of the screen. My red and black set, which I'm quite proud of. It's one of the first good razors I collected, and it's not new old stock, but the case itself It's just in really good condition. So I think I've only ever seen one in that good condition come up on eBay in the last couple of years, so I got lucky. As we've got up the back there, we've got a couple of military sets. And just here is a bulk lot of old Gillette blades. That's how they were sold in that box. Really nice presentation. Richwood, new standard. Big fellow, I think it is, or a big boy, one of the two. We've got the Eversharp Chic there, the Christmas edition. Now my Douglas razor, my Chic adjustable. This one here, whoops, is a coronation set, which I was lucky to pick up. This one here has got a really nice case. Bit of a surprise score, that one. 7 o'clock razor. Red tips. There's one English one there and 2 American. The Goodwill. Can't remember what these are called, but nice presentation. This one here. So this one here is rhodium plated. It's made in England, and yeah, I got this one by accident, to be honest with you. And it wasn't until I had it home for some time, and I had quite a few of these. They were just easy to pick up, and thought, oh, this one's in good condition, I'll look into it. And that's when I found out what it was plated with. It's like, oh well, I've got to keep this one, because you're not going to find them too often in that condition. Ah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some cracks starting to appear. Whoops. Cracks starting to appear in the case from age. I'm pretty sure weren't there initially. That was almost a disaster, wasn't it? Let's just pop you back in there. So obviously that's a slim. And my Fat Boy, which is in nice condition. Okay, so that's the first cabinet. Here. We bought these boxes, filing boxes. So obviously they're not vintage, but the rest are. The Persona 74s. Good blades. There's some big claims made about them. Longevity. I'm skeptical of those from my own experience. Just down the bottom here. And it's just all bits and bobs in here. The old limited edition Jack the Barber, gold Jack the Barber. And it's just all bits and pieces, old blades and stuff like that. Over here, more bits and pieces, more vintage blades that I shave with, and some current blades. There are obviously razors that I do still shave with. Some of them there you'll recognise. Okay, and down here we've got some shave soaps that I'm still to review. All different sorts there. Oh, the Barbasol I've used once before. And on the other side, all the soaps I just can't part with. I just like them too much, and it's too late now to sell them on, as I've used them a few times, or the majority of them. So that's why I put up, well, most of the soaps up now that I review, I put them up, sell them on eBay, just so I can keep reviewing. Okay, well that will end the first, well that'll be the end of part 1, and we'll go in now and do part 2.